Reuters, U.S. stocks rose on Tuesday, led by gains in industrials and a rebound in technology stocks, after a report that the United States and China hope to resume talks to defuse a trade war between the world and Euro trademark's two largest economies. Representatives of U.S. Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin and Chinese Vice Premier Liu He are having private conversations as they look for ways to re-engage in negotiations, Bloomberg reported, citing sources. The escalating trade dispute, with the two countries levying tariffs on $34 billion of each other Euro trademark's goods earlier this month, has weighed heavily on the equity markets. The likelihood of a respite boosted the markets, with 9 of the 11 major S&P sectors higher. Euro's most important influence on the markets today is some tempering of the trade war escalation, Euro said Bill Northey, Senior Vice President at U.S. Bank Wealth Management in Helena, Montana. There has been a pretty strong sell-off in technology stocks, and we are getting a little bit of a relief rally ahead of some important earnings after markets close. After a 3-day slide, the technology sector SPLRCT rose 0.81%. Apple, AAPLO, due to report after the bell, was up 1.1% and was the biggest boost to the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Others in the so-called FANG group Facebook, FBO, Amazon.com, AMZNO, Netflix, NFLXO, and Google parent Alphabet, GOOGLO, were up between 0.8% and 1.8%. The industrial sector SPLRC jumped 2.12% and was on pace for its best one-day gain in 3 weeks. Boeing, BAN, Caterpillar, CATN, and 3M, MMMN, jumped between 2% and 3.3%. At 12:43 a.m. EDT, the Dow Jones Industrial Average DJI was up 177.33 points, or 0.70%, at 25,484.16. The S&P 500 SPX was up 20.29 points, or 0.72%, at 2,822.89, and the Nasdaq Composite IXIC was up 68.11 points, or 0.89%, at 7,698.11. Core Personal Consumption Expenditures, PCE, the Federal Reserve Euro trademark's preferred measure of inflation, rose 1.9% year-over-year in June, the Commerce Department said. The Fed is expected to leave interest rates unchanged when it wraps up its 2-day meeting on Wednesday and has forecast 2 more rate hikes by December. The financial sector SPSY fell 0.48%, with bank stocks the biggest drags on the S&P and the Dow. Among stocks, Pfizer Euro trademark PFEN, shares rose 2.8%, reversing course from pre-market losses, after the drug maker Euro trademark's quarterly results topped estimates. Chipotle Mexican Grill, CMGN, sank 5.9% after at least 140 people said they had fallen sick after eating at an Ohio restaurant of the burrito chain operator. Advancing issues outnumbered decliners for a 2.71-to-1 ratio on the NYSE and a 2.34-to-1 ratio on the Nasdaq. The S&P index recorded 16 new 52-week highs and 1 new low, while the Nasdaq recorded 24 new highs and 62 new lows.